What's up, YouTube? Today we are going to show you the process of enlarging your bucket. So during this time where we're kind of held back from working, we're doing things to prepare for when we can work. And this particular bucket, I have wanted a greater capacity for moving chips, and we're going to give it that capacity now. And how we're going to do that, this is a 48-inch wide bucket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, and we should be able to improve the capacity of this with the help of Samurai Joe and Grandpa Haniki. Yeah. For your viewing pleasure, YouTube, you should stare at the light. Okay, so the uprights are done. One side, 2 sides. What's next, Joe?
This piece, cross piece.
Right there.
Where are we at there?
Framing that window in. You gonna cut it a little bit shorter?
Yeah.
Where are you hitting it?
Hit this one. And go. One more.
That's probably
pretty
it. Yeah.
Hit it once more.
Once more.
Once more?
Yeah.
Again.
Back?
Nope, that'll work.
Ooh. Don't keep your feet.
Sorry, I don't know
Yeah.
my own strength. I wanted to take a minute and say something, maybe some words of encouragement in case somebody needs them, in case somebody is feeling the same unease that the entire world probably is one degree or another feeling. I gotta say, yeah, we're wondering what's up. Our norm is changing, it's different, and it's disconcerting to wonder, you know, that's the state of man, is to not know the future, really, to not know what's tomorrow, and nothing's changed in that way. So I just kind of wanted to, I better pause that for a second. Yeah, industry goes on. Can't be a deer in headlights, you know? Yeah, gotta do something. Gotta get out there and do something. Or in there. Stuck inside. Do some push-ups. Spend time with your family.
With a big enough hammer, you can change anybody's attitude.
So it's probably good all that banging started, because I was about to get a little too much into advice mode, and I don't really want to do that. So for the sake of brevity, quickness, if I was going to say something of encouragement for those who want to hear it, it would be maybe distance yourself a little bit, social distance yourself a little bit from social media, from the barrage of news, from the barrage of Facebook, from the barrage of opinion, and it's I know it's ironic that this is an opinion that you'll see on YouTube, but man, it's a bit much. It's 24/7, and it's 24/7 about mostly things that are out of our control. Yeah, we get it. We get what's in our control. We understand we have a little bit of things we can do and a whole bunch that we can't know, and so we're all a little uneasy, a lot uneasy. But that said, I think it's important to not fear, because nobody gets out alive, and it doesn't add anything. I teach my children not to fear, especially not to fear what men can do, what people can do, because even if somebody threatens your life, you don't have forever anyway. It's important to be good, to be brave, and to say it like BBR, I guess, be kind. Not to fear. Fear, if you can, put that unrest aside. My favorite way to put it aside is to be sensitive. You know, you can't have a bunch of people you love without being anxious and worried in a tough time. I put that fear aside by focusing on what I can do and letting go of the things beyond my control, because it doesn't help me to be tripping on about that. So yeah, don't fear if possible.
Hi,
Howdy.
we're having fun today.
Good. I like this touch rather than just cut it off. It's
Yeah.
nice.
That's a patented.
Oh, that's patented now?
Monkey beaver patent.
Okay, I'll have to edit this part out of the video.
Blur it out.
Yeah, pixelate it. Number 2, I guess, would be to be thankful. You know, I've been a proud guy too much in my life, and as this unease has struck me, and I've walked around in thought, and I've moved around in thought, and I've had all these concerns about future, I've come to the conclusion that I need to be thankful for what I have right now. Take stock of what you have right now, be thankful. And not only that, but be thankful for what you did have, what you have had in the past, the experiences that you have had. And it was illustrated best to me maybe a month ago. I dropped my 2 little daughters off at a birthday party. I was in my own little world. I went back to pick them up. They have this wonderful little 6-year-old girl that my daughter played with there at the birthday party. And I didn't even get out of the car when I got there. I just, you know, rolled up and waited for my kids to come. And the little girl went out of her way to come out of her yard and up to my door, and I rolled down my window, and this girl said, "Thank you for letting your daughters play with us today. We had so much fun." And I thought, wow, how rare is that? You know, everybody's seen the screaming kid, right? That doesn't want to leave somewhere, or doesn't want to go somewhere, doesn't want to stop having the fun. Human beings in general they get hooked on whatever they like, and they get pretty miserable if you take it away from them. And so here I was taking my 2 daughters home, which meant the fun times for today were gonna stop. All the fun they were having, this little girl was having with my daughters, was about to stop. And here she was thanking me for the past, the time that she just had, the recent good times. And so that really struck me, and now I'm reflecting back on that and thinking, thanks for the lesson. Thanks for the lesson. I mean, that little girl schooled me good. Here I am. I'm thankful for the great life I've had up to this point, and I'm not trying to be dramatic. I hope I'm not trying to be prideful and, hey, listen to me, or anything like that. I just am encouraging thankfulness. That's it. And humility. That's another thing that I've come to realize is it's a stressful time, but this stressful time brings out who you are. It's like people often talk about the alcoholic who's a mean drunk. Well, is it the alcohol, or does the alcohol that reduces inhibitions make the person sort of does that reveal who they are, right? So I think it's more of that. I think a mean drunk, his inhibitions are gone. This is maybe a detour. I guess the point is, adversity is a crucible that brings out what's really in a person. And right now, I feel like I have in the past been too proud and too, hey, look at me, and not humble enough. And so in a strange way, I'm thankful for the humility that this has. I mean, it's changing me. Who knows how it'll play out, but it's changed. It's changed the way I think. It's made me more humble, and man, it's valuable. I really appreciate it. This is not some kind of 100% gotta be positive all the time. This is just me finding something good in it all. Does that make sense? I don't know. It does to me. So thanks for watching. We'll show you the rest of this Mad Max build here. Probably a bad reference right now, Mad Max, but we'll show you how it works out. And I think it's turning out really nice, and I love my family. I love Samurai Joe, my buddy here, my co-owner, friend of monkeybeaver.com. By the way, we're still cranking that stuff out. But let's not turn this into a commercial. We'll show you the build over here. This is all about changing the bucket size of the skid steer so that I can move more chips effectively, because I'm building trails and I'm covering all the trails in the woods with chips, and I'm building kind of a little nature wonderland, and I'm covering it all with chips because it's really nice. And I'll sell chips too. I'll sell chips. Gardening might be pretty important to people, and I got a lot of chips, and I can load that up and have a commodity to get rid of that's just a, what do you call it, a fringe benefit of tree work or something. What's the word? Say it in the comments. When you get something as a side effect of your job that you can turn around and make some money with. I forget the term. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's done. Any words, Mr. Haneke? No?
Oh, boy.
Yes?
monkeybeaver.com. Thanks a lot for the Vermeer machine, RDO, and your associates. And say hi to Ollie for me.
Ollie, okay. So what do you think of this build? It looks like double capacity.
Well,
Pretty much,
double of what?
we had a triangle of capacity, and we doubled the triangle.
It'll be more versatile for your business the way it is.
Joe? Joe approves?
Yeah.
Joe likes it. Let's try it out. You try it out. I got a bunch of chips.
I don't think it would work very well for scooping up sand.
Yeah, it won't scoop sand very well.
Or
Good
water.
job. Or water.
Let's double it again.